It's Good News Week.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
People up the back, we salute you.
Thank you very much and welcome to Good News Week. Coming tonight from the Mel Gibson Holy Roman Divorce Centre. As part of the 2009 Melbourne International Comedy Festival. And the big news? As revealed exclusively on this programme several months ago, the Obama family has a new pet. His name is Kevin, and he has a bad temper. Bo is a 6-month-old Portuguese water dog. He's black and hairy with a white chest and paws. And being both black and white, he's the presidential puppy for all Americans. Bo has been to obedience school to prepare him for the Obama administration. He was in the same class as Hillary. The recession keeps biting. Having axed 1,500 administration jobs last year, Qantas is slashing 1,200 frontline staff and 500 senior managers. Because if there's one thing sure to improve their performance, it's 3,000 less employees. The Qantas staff will get a note that says the exits are here, here. The good news is Qantas still calls Australia home, largely because none of their planes are going anywhere. It's all happening in our corner of the world. For some reason, Thailand has had 4 prime ministers in the past year, and it's having a bit of trouble. Here's a quick guide. The people in the red shirts who support the last leader are fighting the people in the yellow shirts who support the current bloke. The people in the orange shirts are those who forgot to wash their colours separately. And the people in the Hawaiian shirts spewing on the footpath are the Australian tourists. But don't worry, it's Thailand. I'm sure it'll have a happy ending. In Sweden, a church has unveiled a life-size statue of Jesus made of Lego. And just like the Bible, it's easy to pull apart. I'm reminded of the parable on the shores of Galilee, where a multitude did assemble a Jesus according to packet instructions. It's the only saviour that can come back as an awesome space station. It could be worse. It could have been IKEA. Not to be outdone, Swedish Muslims have constructed an entire mosque where devotees kneel and face Meccano. And that's the good news.
It's Good News Week. Someone dropped the bomb somewhere, contaminating the atmosphere and blackening the sky. It's Good News Week. Someone found a way to give the rotting dead a will to live, go on and never die. It's Good News Week. It's Good News Week. It's Good News Week.
Thank you. Good evening. Tonight in the big room with the big hangover, the big man, Mikey Robbins. 11 months pregnant and still going strong, the awesome twosome, Cal Wilson. And he's presenting his original style bits and pieces right here at the Town Hall, Australia's foster child, Arj Barker. And they're getting down and dirty with the star of Forget Your Troubles, Come On Get Hoopsie at the Victoria Hotel, Claire Hooper. Performing No Country for Grown Men here at the Town Hall, the Beast, Reginald D. Hunter. And the Byrne supremacy himself now playing at the Capitol Theatre, the OneArmed Bandit, Jason Byrne. The Beast. The Beast, did you like that? The Beast?
I've never heard that before, man. I've never been referred to as a beast.
The Beast.
I have to say I like the sound of it. Beast.
It's good, isn't it?
I like the way you're sitting there like you're going to be selling cinema tickets.
I've always thought of Paul in that position like the world's gayest Dalek.
I like to think of myself as the young Davros. How's your show going, Jason, at the moment?
Yeah, it's going fine. I only have one arm, though. That's true. Well done to referring to that.
How did that happen?
I dislocated my arm in the ocean here. Yeah. I went to Lorne. There was 4-year-olds swimming in the sea, and I got in, and there was a wave coming towards me. It was a little bit bigger than usual, and the Aussies went, "Go under, go under." And the other guy was going, "No, go over, go over." And I didn't know what to do, so it just hit me right in the face. So I don't know much about sea, so I put my hand up in the wave, so in case I was, people couldn't find me. So they see the tip of my fingers, and then my whole arm just came out of its socket. And yeah, right here, and I stood up, and there was no help from Australians, just full-on laughter. They were standing, looking at me. My arm was behind me. And they were going, "How did you do that? This is long!" So my only theory is that a wave came in from Bell's Beach, right? Seen me and went, "Yeah," and then fucking went off again. So I'll be going to do the whole show with just my right arm. Oh yeah, and I can tell you, ladies, that's the one that I use normally. So I'm okay.
Jason and Arj, how are you?
Yeah, great, thanks.
You good?
Yeah,
How's your show going?
Festival's going great, and actually I'm playing in this room, this very room, but I can't do it tonight. I don't have a show because some asshole TV show came in and kicked me out of there. That's why I'm on the show, though.
Cal?
Not doing a show?
No?
No, thought I'd concentrate on this production.
Beautiful.
I'm a bit worried actually because I haven't really been following the news lately. Like my news is like today it took me 20 minutes to get my shoes on. Like...
Well, you must have been pissed. Sorry, no.
Pregnant.
All right.
I haven't seen my feet for 3 months.
Mikey actually knows what that... Anyway. Shall we start? Yes?
You'd be referring to my enormous genitals, wouldn't you?
We'll begin with What's the Story? It's the opening number. Mikey, Cal, Arj, go the whole hog.
No. Oh dear, Sydney Airport? That's not good.
What is that?
That's the lodge.
All right.
I think that's Holdsworth Army Barracks. Well, it's the latest terror that's gripping the nation. Bikies. Because there's the Hells Angels, the Rebels. My favourite bikie gang is the group that's called Notorious. What makes them interesting is none of them own a motorbike. They've just got tattoos and drugs.
Shouldn't they just be called public transport or something like that?
Yeah. Watch out for the bussies.
So there's the big fight at Sydney Airport.
Yeah, well,
Terrible.
Yeah.
And these bikies, they start young too. They start as trichies. And they grow up, they get so...
They end up being rampies.
I think I'm pretty sure I figured out because I was joking before, but I think what they're saying is the bikies are a real problem and they cause the violence at the airport. And that was definitely a government building. And then they showed the military, so clearly they're saying, hey, let's put these guys to good use, send them into battle. Listen, you can't ride your motorcycle, but here's an F-15, okay?
Actually, the last bit with the army base is they had to put extra security on because they were frightened that the bikies were going to break in and steal weapons. which says that our army is shit. Bunch of fat guys with beards can run them over.
They do have it, ladies and gentlemen, 10 points to take them into the game. It's as easy as that. Yes, those pesky bikies, you can't take your eyes off them for a second, and the gang wars are actually threatening national security. Military facilities are in lockdown over fears bikies may try to break in and steal weapons. Due to our commitments in Iraq and Afghanistan, we don't have any soldiers left to defend Australia from Australians. But the government says the facilities are safe. They've hired the security guards from Sydney Airport. After the unpleasantness at the check-in counter, they thrashed out their differences, thrashed out a couple of bystanders, and finished off with the traditional ice binge and bikie mole gangbang. And obviously that's a stereotype. They'll gangbang anyone. Claire.
Is gangbang, is that like, do kids still say, well, not kids. Do people still say that? Is that not like an 80s thing?
You're concerned about gangbang for what reason?
No, I just thought it was an old word.
Do you have a better phrase?
Yeah, you have a new phrase?
What do they call it where you're from?
Well, where I'm from.
A lock-in.
Lock-in? No, Catholic Ireland just would never be allowed to do anything like that. You must make love to your wife in the dark with loads of jumpers on. You know, there'd be no gangbang, there'd be a couple of people around for some tea.
In a funny way, it's incredibly the same. Claire, Reg, Jason, up and
Yes.
Adam.
Yep.
All right. Mother and son.
Wow.
Oh, right, little childcare centre.
Yeah, like some kind of prison for children, then.
Oh, hello.
That's not Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's...
He's way too small to be Spider-Man.
That might be Australian Spider-Man, don't you? Why don't you respect people's culture, man?
No, that's fair, because in Australia, the smaller they are, the more deadly.
Is there an indigenous people, like spider tribe here? Like little spider people?
Yes,
Am I stepping on toes here? This country is...
There are, Jason, there are. There's little indigenous spider people, and they drop from trees. Watch out for them.
Oh, do you mean spiders? Just spiders.
Could we possibly have an answer to the
Oh,
story?
yeah, sorry.
Actually,
So what do we have? We have a childcare centre, a spider boy,
a spider boy.
not a spider man,
And we got a big ass gate.
a big
Yeah,
ass
yeah.
gate, big ass gate. Yep.
You know, I don't think it is this story, but I just saw an amazing story. Speaking of, not the real Spider-Man. In China, a little schoolboy who was autistic, didn't want to go to class, sat up on the window ledge and they couldn't get him down until his mother said that he really liked superheroes, so a fireman dressed up as Spider-Man to get him down. Bless. Well, I didn't know they had Spider-Man costumes in the fire truck.
But why
Why don't they wear them more often?
What was the kid dressed as? What was he dressed as? The kid?
No, the kid was dressed as nothing. He was dressed as a
Dressed as
schoolboy.
nothing?
He was dressed as a schoolboy.
What a shit superhero that is.
Yeah, I know.
I'm schoolboy. I will do my homework and go home on time.
I hope I don't have to ask this 3 times. Can you answer the question?
Well, okay. Did this woman, by any chance, swap her child for a spider boy?
Will you start taking points off them?
Could it be the story about the childcare centre that's clamping down on any sort of literature that could be seen as merchandising?
Yes!
Yes!
No, she's right, because I seen that bit. Sorry. I forgot. I did it. Not the other one. That one.
Clamping down on any type of commercial sort of superhero.
Anything that's merchandise. So you
marketing,
can't read a storybook that's about Spider-Man, because that's actually just a great big corporate money-making
Yeah, because you want to buy
scheme.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, because you want to...
So it's like a kindergarten, right?
Yeah.
But they like anti-marketing, anti-corporations and stuff. So if they don't market themselves, then how do people discover the kindergarten and put their kids there? They just be walking down the street and a big building with a gate. I'll leave little Junior here.
they do have it, ladies and gentlemen, and made a fine political comment at the end there. 10 points. A childcare centre in Fitzroy has removed all commercial characters from its toy and book collection, and turning up in a superhero costume is now a no-no. The centre believes playing superheroes and villains is harmful because it promotes the idea of goodies versus baddies. Children should be playing more realistic games like Mummy and Daddy Go to Family Court. Bratz dolls, you know the Bratz dolls? They're also banned because they encourage girls to become tiny sluts with enormous heads. So after one hulking round of Good News Week, the Robbins team are on 10 points, the Hooper team, 10 points. Coming up, more special guests. During the break, as we tried to calm Arj down, both teams were given 3 clues to a recent strange but true story. Robbins, Wilson and Barker have a barbarian and a warrior wench.
Right now, this is like the world's creepiest lesbian porno.
Inspiring words.
This is our moment. This is our time to reclaim the American dream and reaffirm the fundamental truth that out of many, we are one. That while we breathe, we hope. And where we met with cynicism and doubt and those who tell us that we can't, we will respond with that timeless creed that sums up the spirit of a people. Yes, we can.
Would have been great if when Obama was giving that speech, if Cal and I had been standing behind him.
And finally, this.
Well, actually, Paul, normally someone would sing now, so I thought we'd get some great girl singers out. In fact, the Wolfgramm Sisters,
The
please.
Wolfgramm Sisters, ladies and gentlemen, make them welcome.
Look at what's happened to me. I can't believe it myself. Suddenly I'm up on top of the world. It should have been somebody else. Believe it or not, I'm walking under. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me.
The glorious Wolfgrams, ladies and gentlemen. The Wolfgrams. And Hooper, Hunter and Byrne got a moustache. That's a good look for you.
It feels disgusting.
I feel like Super Mario's made me horny.
We also have exhibits.
I'm next to this creepy dude with this rope, and I don't...
Are you going to do something to that?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do it. If you do that, I'll fire the gun.
What do I have to do with this? I don't really have to hang him, do I? Oh, wait a minute. What's this roundabout?
Well,
No, it's just...
I think at this point, we are just seeing the various objects at this point, and later in the show, we'll put them together. And we'll come up with an answer as how they relate to each other and what news story they point to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Point two. Okay.
We do have, I believe, one last clue.
Y'all ready to see some science shit?
Wait.
Hey, man, back up, man. You just handled the rope,
I'm definitely...
Oh, too many. It's
Oh, yeah! I didn't. Ooh, that's so dangerous. I thought it was a prop. Sorry. It's still going. Stop.
Well, you know, just thank God you're...
Stop.
I'm so glad you're not making the bombs for the Taliban, because that...
Actually, that looks a little bit like one of Ben Cousins' old urine samples.
And finally this.
Oh, yes.
You look like an extra from Underbelly.
You were allowed to bring on special guests.
What?
I got friends in the biz too. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Tripod!
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Sing it again. Whoa. Good God, no. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Sing a verse. Whoa. Is I despise. 'Cause it means destruction of innocent lives. I said now, whoa. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Sing it again.
A bit of a standoff.
We're getting tired now.
Tripod! More beautiful sounds later in the show. Right now, the game called 1,000 Words. Robin's team, your best captions, please, for these images of the week.
Pope bags his Malawian girl before Madonna gets to her.
You look a lot younger than you did on the internet.
And the weird thing is, it's the girl saying it.
Girl turns up in wedding dress, Pope wearing same outfit.
Let's have a look at the second one.
Madonna fails to adopt girl but gets new boyfriend.
Boy trades little sister for designer hat.
Let's have a look at the last image for them.
Obama meets Australian PM.
I still contend that relative to the size of my head, I have bigger ears. Turns out carrots don't help your eyesight.
Michelle Obama caught without makeup.
They're all good, ladies and gentlemen. Top score 15. Beautiful. Hooper team, we have for you.
Oh, lovely.
Prince Charles says, "Hey, baby, his ass is big as yours."
Charles and Camilla visit the Queen. Oh, she doesn't really run this country.
Darling, look at how tiny his ears are.
Prince Charles hangs hat on cock.
I just love how the turtle just became totally irrelevant.
Next one.
All right, Mel Gibson gets into the remaining half of his luxury car.
Gibson concerned his car may be Jewish.
Gibson glues fingers to car. Gibson snowboards the car without snowboards.
Gibson prepares for Mad Max 4 drunk and racist.
Let's go on to the last
All right,
one. Shall we look at the last one?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, hello. Kevin Rudd and his pussy Wayne Swan.
Kevin Rudd, new Bond villain.
Actually, I don't think it's about Kevin Rudd. I think it's about the cat. I think it's Australia's most embarrassed cat.
I think it's cat discovered with Prime Minister-shaped mole.
I think it's Kevin Rudd enjoys internet while cat gently purrs on his lap.
Kevin Rudd personally delivers stimulus package to his cat.
Over the next 8 years, the federal government is going to build a $43 billion broadband network that will revolutionise telecommunications in Australia and put us on par with countries like Mali, Paraguay and some uninhabited parts of Papua New Guinea. The government stepped in because the private tenders couldn't raise the cash. Where's Kevin getting his $43 billion from? His invisible friends? Oh no, wait, that's us. With 100 megabits, you'll be able to illegally download a movie in 20 seconds. Well, 8 years and 20 seconds. Just think, you could download a full-length porn film in the same time it takes you to enjoy it. Malcolm Turnbull immediately refused to support the plan. Not only will it be costly, but it runs a real risk of making Australians better informed. So over there, 25 points. Over there, 25 points. Next, So You Think You Can Mime. This is the time of the mime. Arj Barker, you're up.
Hey.
There's your mime.
Oh, Jesus. Wow, sounds good.
Your time starts now.
Okay, school teacher telling off a guy with a microphone.
What's that? Excuse me, before you go any further, do you understand the concept of mime?
This shit is called enhanced mime. It's got sound.
So was it about a school teacher telling off a drunk student?
The Swedish chef is telling off a student. Okay, a stand-up comedian just skydived.
So?
Drinking the microphone. This isn't a Michael Phelps having another bong and jumping in a swimming pool kind of.
Well, you got the jumping part.
Two people having an argument.
Yeah, good start.
One of them's drunk.
And the other one is the Swedish chef, which was also described.
Not quite.
Is it a couple?
Yes, it is a couple, yeah.
It's a couple.
Once again, I must ask if you know some of the constraints involved in mime.
Okay.
Is this the story of the drunk Russian dude who was being nagged by the Swedish chef, who's being nagged by his wife, So he jumped out of the window.
Didn't die.
Didn't die, came back in. She went, "What the hell did you do that for, Ivan?" And he went, "I'll show you," and did it again.
To get away from his nagging wife, Alexei Rostkov got blind, stinking drunk and jumped out from his 5th floor apartment. Twice. Before Alexei jumped out the kitchen window, he downed 3 bottles of vodka. I think it's pretty impressive that after 3 bottles of vodka, he could even find the kitchen window. His wife, Katerina, wouldn't stop nagging him to take out the bins, and after 3 bottles of vodka, stairs seemed like a needless complication. The way it works is 1 bottle, you're pissed as a newt, 2 bottles, you're drunk as a skunk, 3 bottles, you're pissy as a pussy. But you have the same landing skills. So you think you can mime Jason Byrne?
With one arm.
You've heard about mime, haven't you? You understand mime. Do you understand mime?
Are we going to have a cigar before we start? Okay, this is me. This is you.
Your time starts now.
Okay, right. No, it's, can I borrow that? Can I borrow this? No, can you stand over there? I need this.
No, okay.
Just sit.
Airline pilot.
You're a kangaroo with big titties and a camcorder. That's a helicopter. It's a helicopter.
Is that Prince Charles?
Paul, could you I just need you. Can you just kneel there? Just kneel there. What?
You tell anyone you're dead.
This is the greatest day of my life!
There's more?
No, it will be a book.
Okay, what's it all about?
Who cares? Do it again!
Do you have an answer to that story?
I still don't know what that was.
Jesse, are you joking? Are you talking digga 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 or digga digga digga?
No, digga 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 digga.
Okay, you was in a helicopter. And then you was flying through the air. And then you saw a man and you made him suck your dick.
get together, I'm going to start deducting points.
He was flying a helicopter, and a TV show host with tits gave him a blowjob.
Very close.
Female passenger.
Yes? What's her profession?
Yeah, porn star.
Thank you very much. They do have it. There we go. It's over. Yes, a commercial helicopter pilot in the US has lost his license after he was videotaped in a sex act with an adult film star while he was flying. Airhead. It wouldn't be so bad, but he was doing the traffic report at the time. The judge said the pilot was completely negligent. He should have got someone else to operate the camera. The video has even been released commercially under the title Black Hawk Up. A blowjob in the chopper from a porn star sounds like a really fun game of Cluedo, doesn't it?
Hey, Paul, after the show, man, let's me and you hang out, man.
Them now on 35 points, them on 37 points. After the break, Hotspot.
It's Good News Week.
This is Hotspot. Before the show, we asked the Town Hall audience to write down some questions about the news of the week. Our players must now stand on the hotspot and answer those questions. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Robin's team, first one for you.
Right.
Instead of Bo, what should the Obamas have named their new dog?
Security! Because that way, all the FBI guys would just come running and attack the dog all the time. It would be hilarious.
The name of the dog should be Pointless. The fact that this was a lead news story is utterly disgusting for intelligent people across the world. Thank you very much.
Well, that put us all in our place. And this absolutely pointless dog, what trick would you teach him? I get worried every time you sprint across there, Cal.
Tell you what, so do I.
I wasn't going to push over a pregnant lady.
No, the moment's gone now,
No,
Jason.
no, it's okay.
Here it is.
Oh, shit.
Fix a rock?
That'd be a hell of a trick for a dog.
I think that they should train it to go to the bathroom in a really tiny little tin, right? And when it needs to go to the toilet, they go, yes, we can.
If you're a flight attendant, how would you deal with an angry Kevin Rudd?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is your sandwich not what you ordered? Are you the Prime Minister or the fucking Crime Minister?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Prime Minister. You don't like what you got to eat? Well, I can take care of that right now.
What would you do if Madonna adopted you?
Ask her to stop breastfeeding me.
Retire from comedy and ask her to continue breastfeeding me.
I'd be like, I think there's been a mistake. I'm American. You, go somewhere else.
I'd say, oh, I want an Angelina.
If you're in kindergarten, what would you dress up as?
My mother, then I'd collect myself and go home on my own. my father, and then I wouldn't look after myself. I know.
What's the stupidest thing you've ever done drunk?
Oh.
Honey, it's not really. I'm really happy about it, okay?
Yes. Sitting up in a tree with a family of owls, cooling chips before I eat them.
Name 3 things that would improve a Qantas flight.
Wings, engine, pilot.
If you had an outlaw motorcycle gang, what would it be called?
Get a valley love.
Hell's Angels!
We'd be called the law-abiding citizens. So then people would be like, holy shit, the law-abiding citizens are coming. We're like, who cares? Sound like nice people.
If you were filmed getting a blowjob in a helicopter, how would you explain it to your partner?
I think they'd be more concerned that I had a penis.
Oh, baby, I thought that was you.
Someone's got to do it. That's why they call it a cockpit.
Woman, I would think you'd just be glad I returned alive.
Honey, we've said it before, it doesn't count if it's Paul.
Coming up next, Strange but True. Time to explain the mysteries of Strange but True. Micah Arj, you had the Barbarian and the Warrior Wench. Nice. You also had the Inspiring Words.
We did. And we're going to get back to you on that one.
We, of course, can't go past our song with the wonderful, the Wolfgramm Sisters!
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. It's like the light of a new day. It came from out of the blue, making me out of the spell I was in, making all of my wishes come true. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me.
The Wolfgram! Tripod! Tripod and the Wolfgrams! Do we have an answer?
That song, of course, is the theme song for The Greatest American Hero.
Yeah.
The words that I spoke were from Obama's, I believe, his victory speech, very stirring prose. And what it's implying is that Obama is going to become a superhero and obviously clearly battle transvestites.
They actually bring out a comic book of Obama as a superhero. He's going to fight lesbian twins.
Lesbian twins. I'll tell you what, I've had $1 for every time I've heard that.
So they're making a comic book, and I believe he fights a white woman.
Yeah,
I think,
so maybe sort of evil Sarah Palin-ish sort of figure. Yeah, so Barack Obama's about to become a cartoon figure.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. They do have it right. Beautiful. Coming soon, a new series of comic books featuring President Obama, including one called The Righteous Retribution of Barack the Barbarian. He's a violent, muscle-bound savage who still finds time to catch and train a really cute wolf as a pet for his 2 daughters. In another comic, Sarah Palin is Barack's nemesis in her trademark glasses, a cape made from wolfskin, and very little else. Yeah, and check out her unusual scrotum. Okay, Claire, Reg, Jason, you had the moustache. The exhibits.
The news.
And finally, this.
Put it all in! Put it all in!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome them back to the stage, Tripod. And the Wolfgramm Sisters.
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Sing it again. Good God, Lord. What is it good for? Advances in technology. What is it good for? Re-electing presidents. What is it good for? Male bonding. What is it good for? Folklore. Good God. What is it good for? Natural selection. What is it good for? Turning boys into men.
Tripod, the Wolfgrams. Okay, what is it?
I'm just going to say, just straight out, that I just reckon with the noose, the man's just been hung recently. It's a bit of a Saddam mustache going on. And what it is that kids are going to be able to reproduce Saddam Hussein in school. Is that what it is?
It's very close.
Am I near?
You're on the right track. Reg, you got anything to offer?
I look at the mustache, I look at the rope, and I look at that, and I have absolutely no clue what any of this is about. I could make a guess, but it's just going to be stupid and ludicrous. It's just going to waste time.
Is it Saddam Hussein?
Yes.
Good.
All right, is it about a museum?
Yes.
Which contains Saddam's moustache? And some other things.
Yes.
And some smoke.
The noose.
Oh,
Yes.
The noose.
It's a museum about
Saddam
Yes.
Hussein.
Yes.
With his
Oh, wow.
moustache.
Don't sound like it's a surprise. That's it.
Here is the answer.
There you have it. Let's move on. Yes, Iraq plans to open a museum filled with Saddam Hussein statues, paintings, furniture, weapons and artifacts. It's right next door to the Iraqi Wax Museum, Saddam Two Swords. It'll lay bare the skeletons in Saddam's closet, also the ones in his linen cupboard, garden shed and rumpus room. And you ought to see the weapons of mass destruction exhibit. But you can't. Stay tuned, Terratops. Fast Money is next. Here we go, the game that makes flight attendants cry, Kevin Rudd's Fast Money. In Berkshire, an 18-year-old is in trouble after his parents discovered he'd painted something on the flat roof of their renovations. What was it?
I believe it's commonly known as a dick and balls.
Thank you very much. A 20-metre-long penis. They do have it, ladies and gentlemen. The penis went unnoticed for 12 months until it was spotted by a passing helicopter pilot. In Finland, a computer programmer who lost his finger in a motorcycle accident has had it replaced with what?
A keyboard.
A USB plug.
Thank you very much. A prosthetic digit with a USB drive. Thank you. Guys, have it. A schoolboy in the UK who was hit by a car has been threatened with legal action. Why?
Because he damaged the car.
Because
He broke the windscreen.
Thank you very much. The driver's insurance company sent him a bill for going through the car's windscreen. People for ethical treatment of animals want the Pet Shop Boys to change their name to what?
The Arj Bandit.
What? The free-roaming tiger forests.
The Shop Boys.
No kill shelter boys.
There's shelter. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very close. The Rescue Shelter Boys. I'll give you a point. Yeah, it's sad, wasn't it? I'm going to throw this one open. In Norway, a man is facing a big fine and the loss of his licence after being caught doing what with his girlfriend while they were driving?
High-speed sex.
Thank you very much. He does have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, I'm sorry. Am I the only person in the world that uses transport to get from one place to another?
So, in the melting pot tonight, Mikey Robbins, Cal Wilson and Arj Barker scored a salty 89 points. Swallowed by Claire Hooper, Reginald D and Jason Byrne on 91 points. Don't forget the website 10.com.au/GNW for the podcast, the extra stuff, and your chance to buy a cake of soap made from your favourite Biggest Loser. So we say a blowjob in a chopper with a porn star and leave you with the good news for the week ahead. The Wiggles' latest tour will hit a snag when the big red car dings the bike of a big blue bandito. Macquarie Airport's owner of Sydney Airport will announce their first quarter results. Hell's Angels are down 6%. Pope Benedict will canonise 5 new saints. The hard part was proving the miracle of Saint Hitler. And Queen Elizabeth II will turn 83 and look back fondly on blowing out one particular candle in the wind. Good night.